one's going to win them other games.
Correct. You know? No, as I would always tell players, nobody cares that we beat Bethel, right?
Yep.
Your mom and dad do, and grandma and grandpa care, but nobody else does. So, got to prove it every night. So, anyways, we got about 4 minutes till tip off here. Why don't you go ahead and give us the starting lineups for tonight?
Yeah, we'll start here with the.
So there are your starting lineups. The Bulldogs, as tradition goes, they go back to the locker room and get their shooting shirts off and get ready to come back out here and take the floor. Polar Bears getting some shots up. So with a short amount of time, Russ, let's give us an update with the boys. And we had a tough one on Tuesday and kind of what's coming up here in the future.
Yeah, well, like you said, we've had 2 tough ones here. Our last 2 games we've lost. We've been on the losing end of 2 buzzer beater threes, games that we had opportunities to win, and 2 tough league opponents in Troy Christian and Miami East. And definitely learning from those, letting those sting a little bit. And coming up tomorrow, we host the Covington Buccaneers, another TRC matchup. Then we go to Bethel on Tuesday before we go to the Dixie Holiday Tournament, and that'll be after Christmas. So, tomorrow night's our next game. It's a home game. It's our youth hype night. So we're gonna honor our 3rd grade through 6th grade youth Bulldogs, and ready to bounce back and after 2 tough losses.
And I enjoy when you get the little guys out here. It's always it's a big deal for them to get out on the varsity floor, and I'm sure we'll have a good crowd Friday. So that'll be a fun night.
Yep, a lot of new eyes in the gym.
Yeah. And then I didn't realize that because the girls, just looking forward for the girls play Saturday at Riverside, and that's a 1:15, so noon and 1:15 tip-off. And then the girls actually also play on Tuesday.
Yes.
Kind of odd that they have league games for boys and girls on the same night. But, yeah, so the girls are actually at home versus Lehman Catholic the same night you are at Bethel.
Well, and that was a move from – that game was supposed to be played on Ohio State, Michigan Saturday, and so that's when they moved that and really didn't have any other dates. So
gotcha. So that the Lehman game was moved?
Yeah.
For the girls? Gotcha. So we got public address announcer Bob Bussey going through his protocol of what he says before every game, and of course we're about to have the playing of the national anthem. And we have Mr. Zach Roberts, band director, and the Milton-Union Band to perform the national anthem.
I'm going to not set my headset down so I don't...
so you don't thump my eardrums? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We live in the greatest country on earth with freedoms enjoyed by no others. Let's take a moment to honor the men and women who have served and the men and women who are currently serving to keep her strong and free. Please rise, remove your caps, and join in the playing of the national anthem tonight performed by the Milton-Union Pep Band.
Nice job by the band.
Yeah.
So we have Dr. Sean Brown, girls soccer coach, in attendance. And we also have softball coach in attendance.
Glad you can see that far.
Well, I can only see that far because I have glasses on. Also, Coach Roos is...
And we have Mrs. Jessica Mumal.
Yes, Miss Mumal, building principal with her twin boys. As we're going through the Northridge starting lineup, as you can see, Coach Brenner already went over, and they're either young or old. They're starting 2 freshmen and 3 seniors. And here we have Ava Burbridge. She'll be handling most of the point guard duties tonight, and when she's not doing it, you have Jenna Broombaugh, who will also be doing some point guard duties. And then Shannon Broombaugh will be playing in the post. Kirsten Robinson, and she'll be off guard. And then the muscle, Fulton, inside to rebound and play defense and score in the paint. And we have Coach Fulton in attendance, of course.
We've got Coach Fulton, we've got Coach Blackburn.
And, you know, it's nice to see the Jacobs family here, even though Rachel is unable to play this year.
And we also have some former players there.
That's right.
Former Lady Bulldogs. We got Madison Jones and Morgan Grudich. And is that a Jacobs?
Megan Jacobs.
Megan. And then
Malia Johns.
Malia Johns. See, I can't.
All back from college.
I got to trust you on this.
And a little scrap, and
I think we're going the wrong way.
I'm not sure. There's
over and back.
A little bit of chaos there.
Yep.
It's all right, Coach.
It's all right. That's a dead ball turnover.
Yep. So Robinson to inbounds. To Broombaugh. Looks like a 2-3 zone by the Polar Bears.
Milton-Union starting in a high-low 3 round 2.
Yeah, looks like we got Fulton around the short corner, and you got Shannon at the high post. She's going to get that shot all day if she wants it. Off the mark, and foul on Broombaugh. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to press.
A 1-2-2, full court, pressure Northridge here.
Little diamond press. And she sure did. Took a little step, forgot the dribble.
I think the Polar Bears are going to see a heavy dose of that 1-2-2 tonight.
Yeah. Inbounds to Jenna. She sets the offense again. Short corner, high post. The Bulldogs need to penetrate it a little bit, not stand 20 feet from the basket the whole time.
You know, they're catching the ball on their heels rather than looking to get downhill a little bit. Penetrate some gaps, and we have yet to cross the half-court mark.
Yeah. Like I said, Shannon's going to get that shot all night if she wants it.
Milton-Union's going to need to take advantage of this. It's their 3rd possession now. Gotten, you know, two free throw line jumpers, and be a little patient, like you said. Just look to attack these gaps in the zone.
Don't let that zone push you too far. Burbridge for 3. And nice tackle. Coach Pierce will like that one.
Well, and you know, when a team's playing a zone like this, they really want to lull you to sleep into playing, you know, a lazy half-court game, and that's going to be the thing for Coach Roos, to get these girls moving and active.
Nice steal by Broombaugh, and nice finish. And steal by Burbridge. Need to attack. Go score layups. There you go. And another one.
Good active hands right now on the 1-2-2. They've gotten a couple deflections.
Oh, Burbridge. So 2 quick buckets.
And now they've extended this 1-2-2 on the ball, so they're really going to turn the heat up in this. And another steal by Broombaugh.
And freshman Jenna Broomball shooting 2, drawing the foul off the steal.
Jenna Broomball at the line for the Lady Bulldogs with 2 free throws.
I think that licked about every inch of the rim and rolled right off the front.
In and out. Yep. So she wants Broomball in there because she's in the top of the zone, and she went out for some reason. Got to cut her off there.
Ball's across half court, and it looks like they're going to get a shot.
Nice job by Polar Bears to break the pressure there.
This is what they're looking to do, is really slow down Milton-Union, but the girls did a good job there of moving the ball.
Broomball gets an open look and knocks it down. She has all 8 of the Bulldog points. It is Jenna Broomball 8, Northridge 0. And Northridge calls a full timeout.
You know, and watching the zone and our girls, you know, with a couple steals and a couple buckets, kind of get moving a little bit. And that's what, you know, a team that doesn't want to come out and guard, you know, they play a zone just in hopes that it'll kind of lull you to sleep, make some lazy passes, not getting in the flow of your shots, and that's what Northridge is hoping. But you know, for us, now that we've got some transition buckets, now we're looking to attack, and we're a little bit more aggressive than we were at the start of the game.
Loosens up the defense a little bit, and you know, you get a couple steals, couple layups, and we gain some confidence, and Northridge's head goes down a little bit, and makes it tough. And then it's never discount that it's a Thursday night and you had to travel away, and suddenly you're down 8-0.
And it was a rainy, dreary day.
Yeah. It's insane to me that how green everything still is in the middle of December.
We have yet to have the cold, snowy night.
Well, that was in January.
That was in January of 87?
88.
88.
Back in January of 88.
Dark County.
Still in the lore of Versailles High School, I'm sure.
I think that may have been on their old rubber floor, though.
It was, absolutely, on the tartan. Yep. And Northridge, once again, did a decent job breaking the pressure.
You can see their youth right now as these are players that are a little bit younger, and you know, they're kind of learning under fire in this situation, but doing a good job battling through.
Nice steal, nice anticipation by Burbridge. She saw that coming. Broomball gets it into Broomball. Broomball to Broomball. And off the mark. Northridge pushes in transition.
Bulldogs get back.
Beavers with the shot. Rebound Shannon Broomball. Kicks it to Jenna Broomball.
And see right there where Jenna kind of stopped and pulled the ball out. That's really what Northridge is wanting us to do, rather than kind of look to attack quicker.
Beavers pushes the ball again. Robinson with the steal. Robinson looks.
Need to get some bucket here.
And travel.
Travel, yep.
Yep.
Good call there. And Shannon's got to look to, now that she's gotten a couple shots deflected, and she needs to look to shot fake and just go around girls.
Yep, use her quickness.
You're stepping on my cord there. I was going to start cramping up in my neck.
And Burbridge with the rebound, pushing in transition. Robinson,
Gets her
3.
feet set.
Jenna
Saved by Broomball.
And Jenna just, hopefully she didn't hurt that chair.
Yep. Typical, she just comes out laughing. Now she may be bleeding. Shoulder and wrist.
She flew into that chair.
Just don't get it on the uniform. Just don't get it on the white uniform.
Yep.
My second year, we were playing Tip City, and Kenton Dickinson got a bloody nose. And we had just gotten these new uniforms, and he bled all over. That. Fortunately, it washed right out.
And we have Annie Smith, junior Annie Smith, stepping in the game for Jenna while our trainer checks her out. And the free throw is good by Fuderloff. I'm sure I didn't say that as smooth as Coach Berner did.
I think there's some discussion going on.
He wanted a three-point play, but it wasn't.
Gotcha.
Fuderloff with the free throw. 8-2 Bulldogs. Again, Ridge in the 2-3 zone.
Going with a little runner action. Good
Ball
job
inside
by
to
Reagan.
Fulton. Nice square up and score by Fulton.
I'm not sure she was out of bounds there.
Yeah, she stepped over the line.
Bulldogs went to a runner offense there where they were running Robinson on the baseline, put a shooter down there and flatten out the zone on the baseline. Got her feet set.
Nice three. Off the mark. Bulldogs are struggling a little bit from the field. And it will be Northridge ball. Off Burbridge. Bulldogs in a zone now.
Little lob play. Well executed. Just got to catch the ball there.
Nice look inside by Burbridge. Fulton rushed it a little bit. Could have squared up and scored. Got in a little bit of a hurry. And Beavers set the offense. She's a freshman.
In Milton-Union, a 1-2-2. I feel like this is probably our first real half-court defensive possession.
Yeah. And, yep, she did the Texas two-step.
Yep, a little shuffle.
So Smith inbounds. Bulldogs up 10-2, 3:07 to go in the first quarter. And Burbridge has set the offense.
Well, Coach Roos, I'm sure, feels good about a 10-2 lead. I think she'd like to see us work the ball a little bit better and knock down some shots right on cue.
Nice knockdown by Burbridge.
And that's what you want to see right now is knock down open shots. We're going to get open shots on the perimeter.
Checking back in for Northridge, number 10.
Work on your zone offense, getting a rhythm.
And Burbridge set the offense.
Looks like they're in a 3-round 2 high-low again.
Yep. Fulton in the short corner. There she is.
Good
nice
dump.
Look.
Good dump. Good job.
Nice execution. Oh, Fulton almost got it.
Yep.
Thought she was going to get a hand on that. Beavers pushes, lets it fly.
Wow.
Banks are open. I know it's late, but the banks are open.
Yes, they are. At least the ATM was. I'm not convinced she looked at the basket until after she let go of the ball. But Annie Smith answers right back. We've got a scoring explosion here in the last couple minutes.
Nice deflection by Fulton. Robinson for three.
There we go.
And that one's good. Another steal. Burbridge has got quite a few steals in this first quarter.
She does. Good anticipation here. Active hands. Was it 10-2 just a couple minutes ago?
Yeah.
We mentioned Coach would like to see us put a few hoops in, get a few buckets, and
they responded.
All of a sudden they got 21.
And little Tom Brady throw there. Burbridge knocks down a 19-footer. Yes, she did.
And old Rick Pitino would say it's the worst shot in basketball.
Yep.
Longest two you
and
can take.
she had a three, and then she took a little dribble in.
Yep.
But she knocked it down.
Got her feet set.
Annie to inbounds. Ball into Broomball. Shoots over top of everybody. Good pressure on the ball by Fulton. Yeah, I don't think Broomball's made to play on the ball. She needs to just get back on defense. And underneath, because nobody touched it. We got 1:28 to go in the first quarter. Inbound to Robinson. And almost through Burbrich's hands.
Yep. Work the ball around the perimeter here.
Robinson for another three. Rebound, Northridge. Might have been a double dribble there.
A push in transition.
And out of bounds, Bulldogs. I thought Shannon deflected that.
I did too. Our student section is very cheery with their hats, but can't hear them very well right now.
Got the Santa hat theme tonight.
There we go with a little dump.
Nice. That's another nice pass from Fulton.
She's got a couple nice assists, a couple good rebounds. Nice hustle play there.
And off the mark. And nice hustle play. Burbrich pushing. 33 seconds.
Annie
Smith feeling it.
Another three. Hey, it's a two-pointer. Foot was on the line.
Long two. And we got 23 seconds. Beavers, another one.
The bank was not open.
Tell you what, that wasn't too far off, though.
No, it wasn't.
And Burbridge pushes in transition. Inside the Broomball. Off the mark. And
Beavers with a heave there at the border.
So after one, it is Bulldogs 29, Polar Bears 5. Started out struggling a little bit from the field. Missed quite a few shots early, and then got a couple steals, got a couple layups, and then suddenly everything loosened up, and then knocked down some threes, and you got 29 points.
I feel like Coach Roos is pleased with the way they ended that quarter. And if you look up at the scoreboard, you see a lot of Bulldogs scoring there, and that's a lot of good balance of scoring between all the girls, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. You got every girl on the floor has scored, so that's great.
And Broomball, who went out with her injury, has 8. So we've got multiple girls scoring points here, which is always good.
I hope she's okay. Has she come back out yet?
She just checked back in.
Oh, okay.
So
good.
Steph did her magic.
Stephanie Burdette, Bulldog trainer for quite a few years now.
9, 8, 8 or 9.
She's been here a while, so she's definitely an asset to the Milton-Union sports programs, and
takes care of our athletes and gets them back on the court, field of play.
So she probably wrapped up Broomball, and I can't see yet if she's got a big bandage on.
I can't tell.
No, it doesn't look like it. There's probably something on there. So we're going to start this second quarter. Bulldogs lead 29-5.
It's like number 22, Morgan Quisenberry, has checked into the game.
So we got Smith, Quisenberry, Jenna Broomball, Shannon Broomball, and Fulton. Starting lines.
Full on.
Robinson and Burbrich. Take a seat. Inside, Fulton thought about it.
Good decision there.
Yep. Wasn't open.
Quisenberry.
Hugh with the shot. Oh, in and out.
You can get in there and try and get a steal, though.
We got to stop her because she can do that right there. She doesn't. Tie it by Shannon Broomball. Beavers can get down the floor.
She can. She's got some good looks and transition.
We might have a, nope. Rebound by Fulton.
Good outlet there.
Kicking out the Broomball. It's just going to be a layup.
And
one.
And a foul. Good take there by Jenna. Seems like she's feeling better.
Yep. A nice strong move. As soon as she got it, she knew she was going to the rack. So that was good.
We need to get the video of that, of her going straight to the rim, and send that to her older brother.
Yeah, no side to side there.
No
hesitation.
Nothing being cute.
Just get to the basket.
Just get to the rim and handle the contact.
I'll be sure to let her brother know how many points she has tonight.
That's good.
Probably several times tomorrow.
That's good. He needs to be challenged a little bit. Within the household. Here she goes again.
See if she's going to dunk it like her brother. No. Nice left-hand layup, though, by the freshman. Broomball.
Now got 12, 13.
Yeah, 13. And she sat out most of the first quarter.
Yep.
Bulldogs are man-to-man. Q putting a little pressure on the ball.
We get a 5-second count. No.
Beavers lets it fly off the mark. Rebound by Shannon Broomball. And Q pushing in transition. Q to the basket. Little curly kneel action there.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Beavers.
Annie doing a good job there, just contesting that layup.
Didn't foul her, didn't do something silly.
Yep, you're already behind the ball.
Q on the drive.
A little charge.
And
oh, yeah. It's a nice job. Who is that? Number 10, Mitchell. She's a freshman.
Yep. Stood her ground.
Stood her ground, took that in the chest, and it's not an easy thing to do when a player's going full speed. You just step right in and.
Absolutely. And in for the Bulldogs, we have Robinson is back in, and for the Polar Bears, we have number 12, Muhammad, back in. Bulldogs are in man-to-man. Deep three. Need a little more juice on it.
Got several basketball players there in the student section.
Yep.
Although I can't tell with their Santa hats. It's like Nate Thompson.
Yeah, Yates is there.
Cooper Brown.
Broomball's there.
Is
Cooper Brown's there. Yep, he's there.
Yeah, I see him. He's by Cooper. It's good to see our boys team come support the girls.
Absolutely. Thought you had a really good student section Tuesday.
Yeah, our student section's been, so far this year, even on away games, they've done a great job of traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the nice things, coming out of last year, that these loud gyms, and it's really nice. I know it's nice for the fans and the community, but
looks like we got a Northridge timeout. So as Coach Brenner mentioned earlier, we got some ex-players home from college. He said Madison Jones playing volleyball up at Bluffton.
Yep.
And of course Morgan, my daughter Morgan Grudich, playing soccer and running track at IU East. And you got Megan Jacobs, is a sophomore at Toledo.
Yep.
In the nursing program. Her older sister Taylor graduated from Toledo as a nurse. Then you have Malia Johns is at Miami University.
What a great school to go to. I tell you what, you got to give props to Malia. Fantastic choice on a quality school.
Do you have any relationship with Miami University?
I spent a few years there,
okay.
And they gave me a piece of paper, and
okay.
So I get to call myself an alumni. So
very good.
Yeah. So anytime I can talk highly about
the Red Hawks.
Yep, the Red Hawk land. I'll definitely do that. It's always good to see Milton people go there.
It's a good school.
Yeah, well, you get to keep the MU.
That's right. And the red, all the red stuff.
That's right. Red, white, and black, and MU, and
knocked out of bounds off her leg. It'll be Bulldog ball.
Right now, there's a challenge for Coach Roos. You're up 34-5, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, and you really need to keep your girls' focus. And just make sure that, hey, regardless of what's going on in the score and the opponent and what's happening, we need to keep playing good and doing the right things and not get lazy. And
be sharp.
Yep.
Good passes. Do everything right. Play good defense. Move your feet.
Coming off that big win at Bethel, you've got two completely ends of the spectrum right now, top of the league and lower part of the league. So the girls are dealing with that right now as far as their focus goes. And there's Broomball with another steal.
She has excellent anticipation. She sees it coming and gets a jump. And she has 15 now.
Ooh, maybe been a little push off there.
Took a little forearm to the chops.
Oh, we got a touch. Okay.
Gonna stay polar bear ball.
Looks like Beavers is checking back in. She got a little breather there. She's going to replace Fudeloff.
And she's only a freshman, so.
She is. And it looks like Mitchell's got a little blood on her arm or something.
That was some eyeglass issues.
Yeah. Equipment malfunction. She's going to step out of the game for a minute.
Fulton's going to come back in for Smith.
So in big news today, I didn't know this until I saw it on the news, and Urban Meyer is no longer the coach at.
Oh yeah. That was a train wreck from the beginning. Q coast to coast.
And it's going to go.
Draws
And one.
it.
Nice job. She has been extremely aggressive with the ball this game.
Yes, she is looking to get to the basket.
Yeah, I went home at lunch, had the TV on, and
Well, they did it. It was last night.
Was it?
They fired him last night.
well,
Yeah, I
it
saw
just shows how much I really.
I saw it this morning on my phone when I woke up. And Q short, offensive board Fulton.
Good job by Fulton.
Uh-oh. Beavers gets the loose ball. 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound Northridge.
Gonna work it around the perimeter here. Now she'll shoot it from there.
She thought about it.
Yeah, she did. Broomball's just waiting for her to expose that ball so she can take it.
No. Didn't need to save that, Beavers. Jenna touched it.
We've got a few freshmen out here that played against each other last year in 8th grade basketball. Beavers and Broomball, I'm sure, are familiar with each other.
Yep.
Number 5, Harner, just checked in. She's a freshman for Northridge as well.
And it looks like we're Broomball feeling it.
It's going to be a foul on Jenna there.
Yep.
I'm thinking that's her first. Yep.
And Shannon checks in for Quisenberry. Broomball.
Checking back in for Northridge, number 15, Charles Fudeloff. And back in for Lady Bulldogs, number 20, Shannon Broomball.
Yeah, so Coach Roos has got her starting 5 back on the floor.
And Jenna's got to be careful. Oh, nice little dump off there.
Yeah, nice draw and dish by Beavers.
Well, and you see Coach Roos is coming out into man and working on her man stuff, and that's a, you know, when you get that opportunity, you got to work on your rotations, and you know when they break containment at the point of attack, and right there our girls rotated, you know, at the ball side post, and that's what opens up that little dump pass.
Tell you what, Fudeloff 4 for 4 from the line. I believe, or maybe 3 for 4 from the line.
A lot of movement. Good job
good
there.
Ball movement.
Fulton feeling it. Oh,
Just
Robinson
off.
with the rebound.
Broomball. The floater. Knocks it down. She's laying down the gauntlet for her brother tomorrow.
I don't think Blake's paying any attention.
I can't wait to tell him tomorrow. And Beavers.
Say what? She gets to the basket well.
Yeah. Got that smooth little left hand. And Jenna brings it in transition. And once again, Northridge staying in the zone.
Send Blake a little message. See if he responds and checks his phone. Yeah, he's checking his phone. He's looking down.
Little nice turnaround by Shannon there in the paint. 2 more.
It's good to see the girls continue to be aggressive. So right now, you know, we want to contain the ball, and the girls on the wing playing defense want to help contain. We don't want Shannon to have to help, or Reagan down low.
Yeah, that foul's on Shannon Broomball.
Meanie Smith's going to check into the game here.
That's her third.
Wow. I didn't know she had 3.
Yeah. They don't have it on the sideboard. So.
They do now,
I'm
though.
sorry. Yeah, they do. There it is.
They do now.
Yeah.
Eli is on it. Eli Case is running our sideboards. He runs them for both our
he's got it up there.
Boys and girls teams.
Nice steal by Fulton. Burbridge pushes in transition, loses the handle twice. Fulton from the elbow.
Oh, good read there by Ava.
Nice easy layup. Nice finish by Ava. She has 7 now.
Northridge walks it across. Milton's in pressure man. Jenna, I want to pick up a silly second one here. Under a minute to play in the half. And just for everyone's halftime enjoyment, we're going to have Jim Sarver, although I don't see Coach Sarver.
I think you're supposed to say the legend in front of that. The legend.
Okay.
He's a legend in his own mind.
He may have been called to work.
Duties. Nice ball movement by the
Good
Bulldogs.
job.
That
Very
was
good.
nice.
Yeah.
That was nice. Reversed the basketball and never touched the floor, and Fulton caught and squared and scored.
Oh, there he is. He's in the doorway. Lurking. Wow.
Got 20 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs have a 46-9 lead, and Beavers, Fudeloff with the putback. Nobody was on her. 46-11.
Get a shot off, girls.
Burbridge from deep. No. So after 2 quarters of play here at Milton-Union High School, it is the Lady Bulldogs 46 and the Northridge Polar Bears 11.
Coach Sarver is making his way up here.
And Jenna Broomball leads all scorers with 17 points in the first half. And we're going to have the illustrious Jim Sarver. Hey, can you hear us good, Sarv?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, very good, Sarv. I hope Maggie's listening.
I imagine she will. Clear up in Minster, Ohio.
That's right. So Sarv, thanks for taking a few minutes to sit down with us. Thought we could do a little history lesson for everyone out there.
Are you getting paid for this since you're a history teacher?
Yeah.
You get a little extra supplemental contract?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I get paid a ton for this.
Okay.
Skittles and peanuts.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting paid in.
I get nothing. All right, Sarver. So Sarver, let's go with a little history of the funeral home and all that. And
Okay.
The Sarver family. So when did all of it start?
Back in the 1800s, 1896.
And so you were a kid then? Were you a kid when it started?
I was in grade school.
He was cutting the grass.
I was cutting grass.
Cutting the grass out front.
Cut grass and painting. 1896. Now I have a little trivia question for you, Andy. Okay. My great-grandfather Hale, who started the funeral home, he and his half-brother Harry, started back in 1894, 1892. My great-grandfather was the smartest one in the high school class in West Milton High School. Okay, now Coach Berner, don't. You already.
Can he phone a friend?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
He was also he was the smartest and dumbest one in his high school class of West Milton. Now, Andy, you being the scholar that you are, how can that be?
Well, because back then, most kids only went to school up through about 8th grade.
No, that's wrong. No, wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Just one kid in the grade?
You got it. You found it. Yeah, he was the only graduate. West Milton High School class of 1896.
Well, yeah. I'm sure when he went through school, there were probably some more kids with him, but by the time he got to high school, everyone had quit.
When he was in about 8th grade, there was 4 of them, and he said, well, the only way for me to be number 1 is I got to get these other 3 to drop out.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's good. That's good work.
All right, so go ahead, Sarver.
Okay, 1800, my great-grandfather started the funeral home. His name was Roy Hale. His half-brother was Harry. They started a funeral home downtown West Milton, which would be where the old Masonic Lodge was, across from Revive It store now. My great-grandfather built the first 2 stories of that building, and the Mason built the 3rd story. And then after that, several locations, and they moved to North Miami Street, which is right across the funeral home now, about 1952. And in 1960, my dad bought an old house where we're at now and put a chapel on. In 1961, 62, we moved over there.
So it's been there's been a Hale or Hale Sarver funeral home since
1894.
1894.
You said 3 different places, correct?
3 or 4 different places.
3 or 4.
Yeah, back in the old days, they used to have funerals in the home.
Right.
Okay.
At the house. Yeah.
Okay.
So would they do the embalming process at the house?
Yes, they would. They had a portable bag and a box of things and jars, and they'd actually go into the kitchen and do that while people watch. I still have a few people who remembers that when they were small, remember going in and watching my great-grandpa do that, being in a room.
Really?
Yeah.
So they would go to the house and do it.
Do that. And then we owned a furniture store, which was down right where Hamlet Insurance is right now. That was a furniture store there. And furniture companies and funeral homes went hand in hand. My grandparents had a furniture store in the funeral home. And the reason that is because furniture companies made caskets back then.
Oh, okay.
So that's the correlation between that.
You know, it's funny because I can remember my grandparents' house where my mom grew up talking about her grandma being in the one back bedroom when she died and how it sort of traumatized her.
Some of the houses back then had extra support on the floor and an extra large window that you could actually take the casket through the window. It was called a parlor. That's why they call them parlors.
Okay.
And then that's where the word funeral parlor came from. Yep.
Interesting. So at what point did they start doing them at the funeral home?
Probably in the 30s. And even when I came back to town in the 70s, we have had a couple Southern families who still wanted to do it at the house. So we've done that. A couple.
Really?
Yeah, we've had a couple. We had a family down on Donna Jane Court. We had a visitation at that house. We had one out on Garland Road one time. Yeah.
So it still happens occasionally, huh?
Very, very few times now. Very few times.
Wow. Okay. I wouldn't have thought that.
And then another fact that people don't know: we were the life squad in town until 1975.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. We did not have a Union Township life squad.
So where was that located?
You called a funeral home. You either called Roy Miller Funeral Home south of town.
So
or the funeral, we call our number and we'd take the ambulance out and pick you up at the hospital or a car accident.
You had an ambulance?
Yeah, it was a combination hearse and ambulance.
See, that would worry me some if, hey, we got to call the squad.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they're going to take you to one place or the other. I
was always wondering about that. Always wondered.
So did you guys have any medical training?
Oh yeah. We had a lot of medical training. I remember my dad bought a set of blow up splints for your arm. If you put the plastic splint on, zip it up, blow it in. $100 for that. We thought we were the neatest thing since sliced bread. We delivered oxygen, hospital beds, all that stuff. Funeral homes all did that. Because most small towns did not have ambulance service.
Really?
Yeah, funeral homes did all of them. Yep.
So if there was a wreck on Rangeline Road.
Oh yeah, we'd be there.
They'd call.
So you were going to everything.
Everything. The other funeral home in town would do the things south of town, and we'd do anything north of town.
And then, who paid for it?
Oh, that's a good question. Because we'd get $10 if you were in town, and if we're out of town, we'd bill $15, and we very seldom got paid.
And who did you bill? The people or the city?
The people. And I think it was 74, 75. The state kind of forced us out, thank goodness, that you had to have qualifications and certain kind of equipment, and we were happy to get out of it. But
Right.
yeah, that your mom would know. Both your sets of parents would know that.
So you were a private group versus, and then once transitioned over to probably to a state funded.
Yeah, Union Township Life Squad started at that time.
Now it doesn't. I guess it doesn't surprise me, but it shocks me that it went till 1975 that they did that.
It is kind of shocking.
Yeah.
It's really not that long ago that they had Sarver rolling out in the funeral home van to go.
No, the hearse. You took the hearse had a combination, had a flip seat in it.
Oh, wow.
And you had a cot in it. You had oxygen and a first aid kit.
So if a guy needed to go to the hospital from a wreck, you guys threw him in there.
Yeah, that's about what we did.
Threw him in the meat wagon and took off.
Yeah. Now, a big business back then was bringing moms home with babies. Back then, you'd stay in a hospital a week or so if you had a baby, and then you couldn't ride in a car or come home. So
the hearse would have to do that.
The hearse would come and get you. We didn't call them hearse; we call them ambulances, but they were a hearse.
Did you guys deliver pizza too?
We do that on Uber.
You were the Uber back then. You were the life Uber.
So you would take, if somebody had a baby, you would take mom and child
home.
You
bring them home.
They'd call you up.
Yeah. Take grandma, grandpa to the nursing home. Now, both your sets of parents will know this. I mean, it's not that far off, 75, right. 74, 75.
Yeah.
So, hypothetically, most people that lived in this area in that time, that could have been the first vehicle they ever rode in and the last vehicle they ever rode in.
That is a good fact. I never thought about that. That is a good fact.
Yeah.
It would not have been the same one. We'd have probably bought a new one in between those 25 or 30, 50 or 60 years. But
right.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
So there's a interesting stat. If we could find out how many people, in their lifetime had that transgression between.
That would be.
How many sets of families or people.
Yeah. Womb to the tomb.
Wow. Womb to the tomb.
Womb to the tomb.
Yeah. Wow, Sarver, see,
holy cow!
I learned a lot here
in
this 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think I learned more in this 10 minutes than I ever did in any of my history classes in high school.
Yeah.
Was Andy your history teacher?
I'm sure of that, Rusty. I'm sure of that.
And I know I asked more questions in the last 10 minutes than I ever did in high school.
And you were awake. You were awake the whole time.
And your grade would be much better too, probably.
But I didn't take notes. I didn't take notes in. I still didn't. It's just remember what I can.
All right.
I'm glad I was able to instill some knowledge in you, too.
Yeah, that was good, Sarver.
Okay, and that's all fact. There's no.
You know what, Sarver? You could be lying, but I believe every word that came out of your mouth.
Okay, good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hey, that was fun. Maybe we'll do it again.
Okay, see you. Take care.
All right, thanks, Sarver.
Yeah, see ya.
So that was Jim Sarver, longtime resident. Longtime Bulldog graduate. He is Coach Berner's JV basketball coach. And, of course, his son Brian is starting to take over the funeral home, although Jim still works there. But I think Brian's doing a little more of the work. But,
and we could have got into some history, too, about Overlook Park and, the old basketball gym. And I know that's a place that you grew up playing and I grew up playing. And I think we need to talk Sarver into resurfacing it and putting the hoops back up.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to have Jim Sarver Part 2 later in the season.
Well, with this crowd, we could bring John Broombaugh up. We could bring.
I had
Fulton.
I had JB up here for football.
Okay.
We interviewed JB at the Riverside game. Got his tennis stories from Ohio State. Did you know? I think I told you. I found out at the game that JB won a Big Ten title.
I did not know that until a few years ago.
He's got a Big Ten championship ring.
Did they do rings back then?
Yeah, he's got a ring. He doesn't know where it is. I told him if I had it, first thing you'd see when you saw me was my Big Ten ring.
I'd have a trap door on that thing, and as soon as you walked in my house, it would open up with a bright light on it.
And hey, here's my Big Ten championship ring.
Oh, I didn't know you'd notice it. It was sitting right in the front door. I must have left it there.
So here we are. We're starting the second half.
Both teams back with their starters here. Robinson
tipped. And Beavers to set the offense for the Ridge. Bulldogs come out in man-to-man defense.
Hey, I got to say, I'm really impressed with Northridge's coaching staff. You got a young team that hasn't had a lot of success, and their girls are still working hard. They're coaching them up, and that can be very difficult.
Absolutely. Not getting frustrated.
No, nope. It's a process.
Yep, absolutely. And he's got a lot of young girls out here. So, again, Broomball at the high post. Looks like we're going to go 4 out, 1 in.
Flash there in the high post on backside with Robinson.
Good ball movement.
Out. Ooh.
Good look. And Beavers to bring it up for Northridge. And for 3, and I'm telling you what, she's banking that shot. Yep. I know I said something when she made the first one, but she's trying to bank that shot.
She's got a quick release too.
So Northridge with timeout. 6:33 to go in the third. Bulldogs 48. Polar Bears 11.
And get stats from the first half, right?
Yes.
Take a look at those.
Take a look at stats courtesy of Dr. Ginn. And here we go. So in the first half, Bulldogs shot 51% from the field. Northridge shot 15. Bulldogs were 4 for 10 from 3 for 40%. Northridge is 1 for 3. Bulldogs were 2 for 3 from the line. Polar Bears, Fudeloff 4 for 4 from the line. Rebounds. Actually, Northridge is out rebounding us 18 to 14. And we have 15 assists and they have none.
Okay.
And of course the big one's turnovers. They have 24 turnovers and we have 4. So the press, and
Herbert just got a little bit too anxious there. Just wants to wall up, straight up, and sometimes that hand just wants to
swat down.
Yep.
They're going to call that every time. So we have the freshman, Davy Beavers, shooting 2. And first one's long.
Coach Roos has got to be pleased with those shooting percentages because no matter who you're playing, you still got to shoot the ball in.
Yep.
Whether you're guarded or not.
And second one
She's
off.
Definitely playing the bank.
Yes, she is. Shannon Broomball at the rebound. Burbridge to push in transition. And sometimes it's tough when you have a huge lead and you're trying to move the ball around a little bit and you just kind of lose some of your mo.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything's just a little bit short. Your movement's not as good.
And right now we're going with a 4-round one, and what we're doing is we're flashing the backside wing when Broomball leaves the high post.
A rebound by Northridge. Beavers pushing in transition. The lefty gets her own rebound off the mark. Robinson with the rebound, and then Beavers with the steal.
Beavers has become a lot more active in this half.
Yep.
And this is what we were talking about earlier is, in a game like this, when you got a 30-point lead, we got to come out and keep working it on things and stay crisp. Good take there. Broomball with the rebound.
Good offensive.
You want to keep pressing and doing the little things, and
so just be sharp with everything you do.
Yep.
Broomball with the rebound.
So she's going to take it coast to coast. A little Euro step.
Yeah, a little Euro step. Fudeloff with the rebound. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Good defense by Fulton. Cut off the dribble.
Number 4 Smith there had an opportunity.
And coach is going to use another timeout.
He's got to be happy with his girls coming out in the second half and competing. And on the other end, Coach Roos is going to talk about finishing shots, making layups, being crisp on the offensive end.
Don't lose. I mean, it's hard to say don't lose your intensity because you're going to lose it some when you're up 48-11, but you still got to keep playing hard.
Yep. Almost the idea of play against yourselves.
Correct. Just be sharp with everything you do. And just one more stat, we have 12 steals and they have 1.5. So courtesy of Doc Ginn at Milton-Union Medical Center, the longtime statistician. And I'll go ahead and plug for the boys game tomorrow. Doc Ginn will be our halftime interview. And you know what? I apologize, Rusty. I did not get you on.
It's okay.
On Instagram.
Should I give you the look I accidentally gave you the last time?
Yeah, because that was funny.
Okay, ready?
Wait a second. There you go. That's it.
Is that it?
There's Doc Ginn.
Doc always.
It's amazing what he does.
I'm still convinced, and he's never denied this. So I'm going to say it, and again, he just kind of chuckles. I think he has a Bruce Wayne, Batman-type computer in his basement that just
cranks out stats.
Yeah, and he's the only one that knows how to use it. And again, I have said this on multiple occasions. I've said it to him, and he's never denied it. He's never owned it, but he's never denied it. So, because some of his stats are, all of his stats are great. Some of them are just incredible.
I think he doesn't sleep. I think he just stays awake all the time and sits in his bat cave and does stats.
So what you're saying is Doc hasn't slept since 1985.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. It's very possible. And I think it was Coach Sarver was telling us that when they were kids, they would sit in Doc Ginn's dad's basketball practices, and they would stat the practices. They would take stats in practice.
Okay.
So he's always had that
methodical.
He's always enjoyed the process of keeping stats.
Yep. Well, he's done every Milton-Union football, boys basketball, girls basketball game.
It's 86 or 87.
10 million years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be fun tomorrow at halftime when the Bulldogs are up 30. Woo. And no pressure.
No pressure.
And we're just going to kind of reminisce a little bit. He's going to bring some football stats and some basketball stats, and we're just going to shoot the breeze for 10 minutes at halftime.
Oh, good move
nice
there.
Nice ball fake.
And a finish. There we go.
Good finish. That gives Robinson 5 for the night. She had a 3 in the first half, and that's her first bucket of the second half.
We needed that bucket to kind of
break the ice a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Broomball and Burbridge come back in the game. Hugh's got to look for that screen. She's got she's got to hit the last 3 possessions on that. She hasn't figured out that they're setting a high screen up there.
And Fudeloff's she's a solid girl.
Yep.
And
Hugh's got to. The first time I get it. Second time you got to start looking for it. And her teammates need to help her out and let her know it's coming.
Exactly. But little self-awareness and team awareness there.
Burbridge set the offense.
Annie Smith just checked into the game. She's going to be the baseline runner. Good pass to Broomball, and there we go.
Nice little turn and finish.
Dump from the baseline. Gotten that a couple times tonight.
That pushes Shannon into double figures. She has 10 now on the evening. We'll cross over. Beavers for 3. Q with the board.
I'm going to put my money on she banks at least one more in tonight.
I agree.
Q
with the take.
Seen a good aggressiveness out of her.
I was just going to say, Q is definitely being aggressive tonight.
And we are officially in the running clock mode. If you have a 35-point lead or more in the second half, the clock only stops at the quarters. And is that it? Injury?
Yeah, injury. Q up top. Beavers. And
I think we found each other. But they're going to call number 22 Foster, another freshman.
They it seems like Northridge is either seniors or freshmen. So 15 seconds to go. And Ridge in the 2-3, Burbridge. And
a little flare screen.
Little skip. Smith off the mark. And probably a travel, but he wasn't going to call it. So at the end of 3, it is Bulldogs 52, Polar Bears 11. And as Coach Brunner just mentioned, we will have a running clock, so this quarter will move pretty quick.
So it was a 4-point quarter for us? 5?
Gosh, I should have wrote down the halftime score and I didn't.
Check Doc's stat sheet. I think he has it on there usually.
And yeah, we scored 6 that quarter. We had 46 at halftime.
Okay. And they did not score.
Correct. It was 46-11 at half.
So defensively, Coach Root's got to be happy, but there's a part of her right now offensively saying, we need to shoot the ball a little bit better there and finish on shots. You don't want to get any sloppy habits right now in a game like this.
Yeah, this is a game that's, you just want to be like we've said it a million times, just be sharp.
Yep.
It's hard to get too upset about anything when you're up 52-11.
Yeah. I'm hoping I'm having that same conversation with our players tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yep. Covington's going to play hard, and they're going to be ready to play you guys.
Well, they're feeling good coming on. They had a very competitive game with Northridge on Tuesday, and they're going to feel
Are they
good
young
about that.
or not?
Not too young.
Not
they
too
got
young.
a couple. Their point guard's a sophomore. Outside of that, they're all juniors and seniors. Young as far as a varsity experience, yes. They don't have a lot of varsity players. There's Q with a nice steal.
Q with the steal on Beaver, and she is pull up from 15. Off the mark. Rebound Northridge. Q hustling back. Q making another steal.
There goes Broomball ahead of the pack.
Broomball, is she going to get 19? And she does. She has 19, and again, continuing to lay down the gauntlet for her brother.
Yep. Although I'm not sure Blake's aware.
He's not, but I will make him aware tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
I've already sent him a text, but he is. Oh, nice little shot there.
I will say Q saw the screen this time. She didn't get her head taken off.
Which is good.
She got around it. She figured it out.
Beavers could be a nice little player. She's aggressive with the ball, and
she's a decent ball handler. She's got that smooth left hand. And
that was a soft touch.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
That was.
She didn't try to bank that one.
And there's a younger burner sneaking out of the gym.
Did they have a game? Oh, they
did.
Yeah, they took it on the chin, didn't they?
They took one on the chin tonight at Northridge.
Nice board by Annie. Jenna pushes in transition. She wanted to get to the basket. Q to Burberich.
Gonna set their offense here.
Ooh,
Skip was open.
Yeah. Snuck it in there. Nice pass by Annie. Nice offensive board by Ava. Broomball wants another basket.
Yeah, she does.
She wants 20. You can see it.
Here we go.
Beavers to push.
Beavers gonna pull up. There goes Q. Head of the pack.
Steal. And yeah, nice.
Uh-oh. This is 20.
Is it going to be?
Yep.
There it is. Nice finish.
And Blake, her brother, could see him clapping. Now he's going to put his hands up for the free throw.
It's a nice finish. Phoebe Ortiz.
Check in.
Getting some varsity action. Good for her. Jenna leads all scorers with 21. Could be 22 here. And it is. And looks like Jenna will exit the game with 22 points. Probably not going to get back in the game.
No, Grace Martin checks in.
Grace Martin getting some varsity time.
Yep.
Beavers draws the foul on Annie.
Ooh, he's going to call that on the floor. I'm not really sure about that. Ooh.
Yeah, he was pretty confident about it.
He called it quick and stuck with it.
Thought she kind of initiated the contact, but Q with the steal.
Looked good.
Kick it up to Berberich.
Good pass ahead.
Yeah. Nice finish by Ava. Nice steal by Q. Q's got 3 or 4 steals.
Yeah. Good look ahead.
And gonna get another one. And misses the layup. Might have a little,
here she goes again.
Contact
She's gonna
there.
try to take it again.
She's playing hard.
Oh. She is all over the place. There goes Ava. That's one that Coach Roos is kind of doesn't want to laugh too much at.
Ooh, travel. Ooh. Hope she's okay. She kind of fell funny. Hopefully she kind of
looks like she rolled over a little bit.
Yeah, she just she fell very awkwardly. Hopefully she's okay. She banged her knee on the floor too when she fell, or just kind of. Well,
it looks like she's working her left knee there.
Yeah. Well, to answer the question, yes, it stops on injuries.
So, quick shout out here to Mike Skiles.
We got Skiles in the house tonight?
In his
palatial estate?
He said the interview with Sarver was fascinating.
Well, you know, we only bring top-level talent in here. So
there's a screening process that goes on.
Yeah, we vet everyone a lot. That would be the text that I sent to Sarver today at about noon. See if he can come on. But I agree, Skiles, it was pretty interesting.
And
learned a lot.
And he did not respond to that text because here's another fun fact. Jim Sarver has never sent a text in his life because he still has a flip phone.
Yeah, well, Sarver, well, he can receive them because I texted him.
He can get them. He gets them.
Because
but he will never text back.
Because he sent me a voicemail and referred to it as an audible text. Berberich with another layup.
He enjoys showing everybody his flip phone.
Yes, he does. That's an old guy move right there.
Yep. He's not an emailer or a texter.
Yep, but he is a Smith Corona guy.
but I envy that of kind of the disconnect from technology. He's got his little flip phone that's in his pocket, and
well, as long as he's happy in his world.
That's right.
Yeah, that was interesting talking to Sarver. I learned quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Phoebe, you're a JV, or you let it fly when you touch it.
That's right.
Because you know Q, she's not going to be afraid to let it fly.
She's not. She is feisty tonight.
Yep, Q's playing hard.
Good effort. Got to make the most of those minutes.
That's right. So we're 61-12 with 2:05 to go in the contest. And
Q with another
jump ball, tied up.
Q's causing that jump ball there with getting a deflection there.
Just being active.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Ava Berberich. Let it fly, Phoebe. Phoebe, let it fly. There you go. Deflected. That's all right.
The runner from 20 foot.
The running three. You don't see that a lot.
I believe back in high school, I think that would have been referred to as the flying gladiator. I think that was Ricky Evans would take some of those, not quite that far out. Coach Thompson with the flying gladiators.
All right, let's get Phoebe the ball again. Get ready, Phoebe. They're going to get it to you. There she is. Q, throw it to her. Ava. Long two.
Berberich now in double figures, so 3 in double figures.
Yep.
Of course, she was before that shot.
Yep. Q wants another steal.
Yes, she does.
Let it fly. Here you go. Nice offensive rebound. Put it up.
Oh. I think Grace might have got a lot of ball there.
Yeah, that looked like a jump ball.
It's probably going to be the end of play. So we're 25 seconds with 2 free throws.
So she has to hurry up and shoot these, doesn't she?
She does.
Stop the clock. Go ahead and let her shoot them.
Come on, Steve.
Stop the clock. She better hurry it.
Oh. Good shot there. They're going to stop it. Yep.
There you go.
Good job, Mr. Official.
Let her shoot her second free throw. Good job, ref. Good refereeing.
Oh,
yeah.
Good shot.
She made them both. Good for her. And Berbert's going to let one fly. And there you have it. After 4 quarters of basketball, it is the Milton-Union Bulldogs 63 and the Northridge Polar Bears 14. Jenna Broomball led all scorers with 23, I think.
Yeah. 22, 20. Yeah, I think it was 22.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. So good night for her. Good night for the Bulldogs. Always feels good to get a win.
And that's 3 of their last 4.
Yep.
They've won 2 in a row.
And they will travel to Riverside in beautiful DeGraff, Ohio.
Yes.
Saturday for a matchup with the Pirates. And then they'll be back at home, and I believe we'll be on the air Tuesday, but I'll have to find a fill-in for you.
Yes, because I won't be able to.
Well, maybe you could have Sarver take your game, and you could announce instead.
I think he would.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he would enjoy coaching those guys he's had the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah. So we'll find somebody to fill in. They won't be a replacement. There's no replacement for you, Russell. But we'll get somebody in here. And so, but we will be back. We do plan on broadcasting the Lehman game. So, what's your thoughts here? And hopefully, Coach Russo will come up here. We can chat with her a minute. But what were your thoughts?
Well, I think, we took care of business. And I think in a game like this, coming in, looking at their scores, that, this is not a game that should be close, but you want to make sure you come in and take care of the things you need to take care of, work on the stuff, like we said, stay crisp and, do the little things. And I thought we did once we got in a groove. And, the final score doesn't indicate that, but, a 46-11 halftime lead, showed that we did a lot of good things, shot the ball well. And obviously with the running clock in the second half, keeping your focus in that situation is not easy. So I thought our girls did a good job. And Coach Roos has got to walk away from this game going, hey, we did what we needed to do, and now it's time to move on.
Yep, and I would agree. Games like this, it's a little bit of a mismatch. And it's going to go out and do things right, take care of business, and get ready for the next one. So good win. You enjoy all of them. So that pushes their record to 4-3. And then, like I said, they'll travel to Riverside on Saturday, and then they'll be home versus the Lehman Cavaliers on Tuesday. And then again, as Coach Berner said, that's a makeup game from, and looking back, it may have been better if they would have just had the basketball game on the Ohio State-Michigan day, because that wasn't a very good day for everybody. So
I was going to say, hindsight, I think people would rather watch.
Yeah, that was probably better just to miss that than be here. And again, we will be broadcasting the boys game tomorrow versus Covington here from Bulldog Country.
Yeah.
And we'll have Doc Ginn on at halftime tomorrow. We had him on at halftime once last year, and he was very interesting. Doc's an interesting guy to talk to. He's always got good stories, and he's going to have lots of stats.
Oh, and we've got Jenna moving up here, Jenna Broomball. And
so we'll have Coach Roos and Jenna.
Hey, now that we've got a third headset, I get to jump in on some of these questions.
That's right.
I'm going to grill them. She looks really nervous. So now we know where her boo-boo was.
Yeah.
It's on her chin.
All right, Jenna. How are you?
Good.
Congratulations. You had a great game.
Thank you.
So we were curious. So we thought you hurt your hand. So you hurt your chin?
Yeah.
So what happened?
I dove for a ball for some reason. It
Oh,
fell
that's
into a
right.
chair.
That's right. And you
Yeah.
did you hit the chair with your chin, or did you hit the ground with your chin?
I hit my chin on the corner of the bleacher.
Is the bleacher okay?
On the bleacher?
Yeah.
Was Coach Lane upset that you might have done something to the bleacher?
No idea.
No, okay.
No, we'll send the bill home with your brother.
That's right, we're teasing. So, yeah, great game. Thought you did a nice job of anticipating stuff and just getting steals and making your layups. And in basketball, if you can make your layups, you're going to score a lot of points. How many points you have? 23?
22, I think.
22?
Yep.
Hit some free throws, hit a couple shots. So I thought you played well. How did you think you played?
I think I did pretty good.
And what's something you could have done better tonight?
Defense, by far.
Okay. And what do you need to do better on defense?
Move my feet.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, because there's always something you can do a little bit better. And we just want you to know that we're going to put the gauntlet down on your brother, because he's going to hear many times tomorrow that you had 22 points tonight.
That's the real question here. You know, what are you going to say to Blake when you walk in the door? Because you need to be ready for this. Because this is a career high, right? For high school?
Yeah, for high school, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be ready. You can't walk in to the Broomball house tonight and not have something ready to say to him, because I don't think he's scored 22 yet in a game this year.
Yeah, if you need to talk some serious smack when you're, and be ready. Have your guns loaded when you walk in the door today.
I'm thinking like double deuces.
That's right. Just walk in and do this to him. Say, what's up, bro?
All right.
And throw the 22s at him. And we'll see what he can do tomorrow. So.
And tell him you made your layups.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay. Well, good. Well, hey, we just wanted to just say a couple thanks to you. Appreciate you coming up here. And you had an excellent game, 22, career high. Hopefully many more to come. And let your teammates played well tonight. You guys did a lot of good things.
Thank you.
And you're going to have a nice scar from this one.
Yeah.
Nice war wound.
Oh, yeah. I think I get a stitch.
Oh,
well,
really?
A stitch.
Okay.
One or two.
Is it, so it's down here?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You have to ask Doc Gann about giving players stitches after games.
And I don't know.
I think I had 42 between two eyes. So.
Yeah. I remember that at Graham.
Yeah,
Was that Graham?
Yeah, it was at Graham,
Yeah,
and in the sectional tournament. You're going to have to ask Doc. He'll tell you that story.
Hey, where did Coach Roos go?
She's down here. She's.
Oh, I can't see her. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. Well, Jenna, thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thank you.
Good job.
Hi, Coach Roos.
Hi, Coach Grudich.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
First off, just your thoughts on the game.
You know, thought we did a nice job in our press that we had put in the other day, forcing some turnovers and getting some easy buckets in transition. And thought we got quality minutes out of everyone and had an opportunity to get some lineups in there that we don't always see and work on some things defensively, like man-to-man, that we don't always get to do. So, you know, games like this sometimes are tough to play, but I thought we were able to use it to our advantage in terms of working on things that we don't always get a chance to work on in games.
And I thought it was nice to see everybody scored.
Yeah, yeah, we had nice balanced scoring and loved the intensity, even late in the game. Morgan Quisenberry, God love her, she loves to play defense, and there's no quit in her. And sometimes we wish we could get more of that in some of our kids. So, got good contributions from everyone.
Yeah, I thought she gave you good minutes, and yeah, she was intense, man. She got quite a few steals here late, and she was playing hard the whole time.
She did. She always does.
So good win. So Saturday travel. What can you tell us about Riverside?
I don't know a whole lot about Riverside. I know they struggle a bit offensively, but they're kind of an unknown in our league, honestly.
Right.
But very winnable game for us. We're looking forward to getting a chance to play on the road, get that one out of the way on a Saturday, and hopefully come back with a win.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you pulled that off. The boys have to go there on a Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I was very thankful that we're going there on a Saturday.
That happens. But you know what? It can't be as bad as going to Madison on a Tuesday or Waynesville on a Tuesday.
I would agree with that, Coach Grudich.
So, all right. So, good stats, good game. Everybody scored.
Yep.
Everybody contributed, and good win. And you're
3 out of 4.
And you're 4-3 now, and a chance to go 5-3 Saturday at Riverside.
That's right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for stopping by. It's Coach Katie Roos. Bulldog head coach. So thanks to Rusty for coming up again. And well, like I said, we'll be back on air tomorrow night for the Covington game. And
I'll be up here after the game.
Okay.
Hopefully. No, I'll be up here.
Okay. Good. Well, we like having you up. And like I said, if you want to bring somebody up with you, if somebody has a nice night.
Well, let's hope, bring a guy up.
You can bring a guy. You don't have to.
No, we will. We will.
But if you want to bring somebody up.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, it's good for him. Good experience for him. So, all right. So that's all we have here from Milton-Union High School. Once again, 63-14 victory for the Lady Bulldogs. And we'll be back on air tomorrow night. I am Andy Grudich, joined here by Rusty Berner. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. And hopefully we'll see you all again tomorrow.